Einstein said, "You cannot solve the problem at the same consciousness level that created it." That means you have to uplift your consciousness to solve the problem. And he gave the answer towards living the life. The fundamental aspect about life is whether through the process of living life are you uplifting yourself or depressing or disheartening yourself. How the external situation is affecting your inner state or your vibrational frequency. And that is the fundamental aspect of living. Bhagavad Gita also doesn't talk about external war. It is more about our internal war. We do not have control over external situations, and the nature has given only one right to us, that is the right to take action. However, after taking the action, what results it will yield is not in our hands. And that is the way life is all about. And Bhagavad Gita or Krishna is addressing that issue. If the only thing that is in our hand is action, then how to take that action to the best of our ability so that result will be accurate or for the benefit of the whole. Therefore, in our life, the most important aspect is taking action. However, while taking action, it creates continuous disturbance in our mind, and the mind fluctuates like pendulum continuously. And because of that, our state of mind changes, and that affects our quality of action. Our state of mind decides our quality of action, and certainly when it is worried, anxious about the result, then that affects the action significantly because it affects our concentration of the action in the present moment. And Krishna is addressing this problem in Bhagavad Gita. He says that the human being has to uplift himself or herself through the process of life. That is called Purushartha. You must lift yourself by yourself. Every situation what you face in your life is an opportunity to uplift yourself. That means, as Einstein said, to increase your consciousness. There are two aspects to life. One is while taking the actions, the external environment is also reacting, responding to us. And to that, we generally react. We react automatically based on our past experience. However, the real living lies in responding. That means while getting the responses from external environment, I evaluate that with my awareness and then respond to the situation. And that is the small yet profound difference in taking action or responding to the situation. That means, do I react or do I respond? Means take time, being aware about the situation, and then react. So, this is the most important aspect that is addressed in Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita tells when you are devoted to work, then your action is perfect. Because once you are devoted, you drop the expectations of the result and you are in the present moment. When the singer is singing with devotion, he or she is in the present moment, and that singing itself gives the complete satisfaction. And that is the most important thing, rather than worrying about the win or loss or profit or loss. It is important to do the activities with complete devotion. The advantage of this in your inner state is that this devotion will take away your anxiety, worry, and all negative influences that deplete your vibrational frequency, and it will continuously uplift you in life. And then a state will achieve like a lotus flower. Your state of mind will become so stable that it will not be affected by the dualities of this material life or the result. And that is what is the inner transformation or the message. Because the external situations and what you will achieve in the external environment, even after taking efforts, is not in your hand. However, how you live internally and how you transform yourself internally in a such a way that you are always in a state of bliss or in a state of peace or in a state of happiness, irrespective of external situations in the life, at the same time devoted to the work at hand. And that is the message, that is the teaching of Bhagavad Gita, how to transform the individual being so that the person doesn't get affected by external turbulence, because the external situation or material existence is impermanent and it is changing continuously. There is no certainty in this external world, and to find happiness in this uncertain, impermanent world is foolish. Therefore, you must look inside and transform yourself through devotion to achieve that mental state like lotus flower that Krishna calls Jivan Mukta. And that is the whole teaching of Bhagavad Gita. If nothing works, then surrender to the time, because time will always evaluate and it will bring back the right things to you. That is the message of Bhagavad Gita, or the message given for a human being to live fulfilled life and uplift oneself from all this dual nature of life.